Homeowners and buyers, now that the National Association of Realtors' new rule on commission is in effect, how does that impact you if you are selling your home or purchasing one? First, it's important to know commission structures have always been a key part of a real estate transaction. Commission or compensation has always been negotiable. In the past, when a home is sold, the seller often paid the real estate commission. Much of the time when the fee was paid to a seller's agent, the seller's agent would pay a portion of that compensation to the buyer's agent, the one who is representing the buyer. With the new NAR ruling, based upon recommendations from the Department of Justice, sellers cannot offer compensation on the multiple listing service. However, they are still allowed to pay compensation or give concessions to a buyer or buyer's agent. Now, understand, every agent is handling this differently. There are over 600 MLSs, and each MLS is also handling it differently. Different states, MLSs, and brokerages will have their own ways of navigating these changes. So what does all this mean? Well, there's a lot to cover here on this topic, so let's break it down. First off, for sellers, these changes in compensation could mean a shift in the financial dynamics of selling a home. With this new compensation structure, sellers may now find themselves negotiating compensation differently when hiring their listing agent. Now more than ever, it is going to be important to hire the right agent that stands apart from the competition and offers the best value for their compensation. Sellers will need to focus on agents who can provide not just a good rate, but also exceptional service, negotiations, and marketing expertise to ensure their homes sell quickly with the most favorable terms for the seller. Our firm will be advising on the pros and cons of compensation structure, and each scenario is different. But we will be letting sellers know that any compensation to a buyer or a buyer's agent will be coming directly from the seller, not our brokerage. However, this does not mean we do not encourage a seller to offer compensation to a buyer's agent. For buyers, the new compensation structure will also have a significant impact. More often than not, in the past, buyers haven't directly paid their agents to help them secure their dream home, as that fee, which was negotiable, often came from the seller. Now, with this new ruling, buyers might need to factor in these costs to pay their agent for their services. This in turn could affect their overall budget for purchasing a home. Buyers need to know the importance of having a strong agent negotiating the wishes of the buyer regarding compensation is now more important than ever. With all of these changes in compensation structures, it will be a new era of transparency and negotiation in the transaction between buyers, sellers, and agents. More than ever, having an experienced agent on your side to help with the negotiation process and add value to your transaction is going to be more important as this change is implemented. But remember, all things are negotiable between buyer and seller. If you would like more information on this new ruling, please reach out to me. Let me help you navigate these changes as either a buyer or a seller in today's housing market. I am Debbie Atwood, and when you do what you love, people love what you do.